Go. You ready, Joel? In 3, 2, 1. 1320 WJAS welcomes the Shrine Circus to Pittsburgh. It is the last family show at the fabled Mellon Arena. It'll be the 63rd annual Shrine Circus, more than 40 years here in Pittsburgh at the Igloo. And we've got Batman, the Dark Knight, with a special guest villain. Of course, we have a lot of great acts, including Grandma the Clown and so many others. And right now, it's an honor to introduce you to Tino Wallenda. He is Carl Wallenda's grandson, part of the great flying Wallenda family. Tino, I don't know how you folks do this stuff. I've seen you before, and it's amazing. It literally is death-defying. And tell me what we can expect this weekend at Mellon Arena at the Shrine Circus.
Well, it's part of our tradition and our heritage, because we've been in the circus now for nearly 200 years. We've been walking tight ropes for almost 90 years. And of course, the feature trick that our family's been best known for is our 7-person pyramid, which is one of the things we'll be doing at the Mellon Arena, which, for those who really can't see what's going on, because of course we're on the radio, it's 4 members of our family standing on that tightrope with bars linked between them, 2 people standing on top of that with my daughter all the way at the top. It includes 2 of my daughters and my son, as well as my 8-year-old granddaughter has been making her her debut, performing in the Wire Act with us.
Now, this truly is a family affair, as you mentioned. It goes back, through the centuries. And how young were you when you started with the Family Act?
Well, I started really in the backyard. I watched the family practice on the wire, the 10-foot wire, and they'd have another wire about 2 or 3 feet off the ground. So my sister and I, we get up on that and try to mimic what our parents and grandparents were doing. And as that went by, they'd come down off of their rehearsal and they'd begin to train us and help us to, get the little fine-tuning on the walking. But it was 10 years before my grandfather actually allowed me to become part of the family troupe, and so now I've been doing it for over 50 years.
How old were you when you actually walked?
Oh, I was 7 when I first started walking the wire. I was 17 when I became part of the troupe.
And it's still a family act?
Absolutely. Well, there's 5 of us that are family members, and then there's extended family that work with us.
It's just incredible, and like I said, I've seen you in the past, and it's just a marvelous. We were talking about being on the edge of your seat. Everybody is just gasping for their breath when they see you up there, and it's second nature to you, though, right?
Well, pretty much. But I tell people that it seemed like it got easier after doing it 40 years. But yeah, we like to see people on the edge of their seats, and that's, I guess, part of our job, and we want to bring the thrills to the audience.
The Shrine Circus is coming to Mellon Arena this weekend for a number of shows, 6 shows over Friday through Sunday. Friday at 7 o'clock, Saturday 3 shows, 10:30 in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon, 7 o'clock in the evening, and Sunday at 11:30 and 3 o'clock. And the Great Flying Wallendas will be part of every one of those shows. As a matter of fact, you can get tickets now at the Mellon Arena box office and through Ticketmaster. It's the final family show. You're going to help close down Mellon Arena.
Yeah, and it will also be probably the first time in nearly 40 or 50 years that the 7-person pyramid has been seen in Pittsburgh.
Even more of a reason to go see the Shrine Circus this weekend. And by the way, it benefits local Shriners, which support the 22 Shrine Hospitals for Children nationwide. Tino Wallenda, thank you so much for joining us on WJAS.
Thank you.